Over the next couple of hours, things will get really spicy for crypto, because all of a sudden, everybody's talking about this. Adam Bloomberg said, "Trying to plan my day tomorrow. Is there a certain time where we expect to hear from the SEC? Can I slot it in mid-morning so I have time to have my coffee and have the rest of the day to scroll?" And what we're referring to here is when the new announcements for ETFs, for Ethereum obviously, are going to be made. And Eric Bokunas, the senior ETF analyst at Bloomberg, said, "My best guess is we hear from the SEC around 4 p.m. today. For spot Bitcoin, they dropped it at 3:45 p.m. Some others were slightly after 4 p.m., and anything is possible, but if memory serves as the judge of future announcements, it was just slightly before 4 p.m. New Jersey time." And James also agreed, saying, "No set time when the SEC has to drop these, but expectation would be around market close. Could come late morning too, but seems unlikely to me. Can almost guarantee that these orders will become before 6 p.m. tomorrow though," so again today. And the reason it's the case that it's going to be quite late, I think, is probably because everything has to be fast. However, fast there meaning, by the way, they had to hurry up so much that every hour counts. But however, I was trying to say that FIT21 crypto bill also passed the House. What this basically did is the SEC tried to sneak in into one of their rules earlier, a Destroy Crypto Holding Act, something along those lines. And so there was about holding crypto. That's what the SEC tried to sneak in into a bill different than the one you're seeing right here, but that's the one that everybody's been talking about for a while. I understand it might be confusing, but I believe it was called SAB 121, and that was what all the fuzz was about throughout the last week or so, that Biden was going to veto, but he ended up not doing it because they want to make a proper crypto framework. This is the Future of Financial Innovation and Technology for the 21st Century Act, where a lot of Democrats and basically just everybody showed up, 280 to 136. The passage of the Crypto Market Structure Bill marks the industry's most significant legislative accomplishment in Congress, because basically what happened here is now they've really put their foot forward and saying they want to regulate crypto a certain way. And in comparison to what we expected, it was in not the worst of ways. I mean, even Nancy Pelosi voted in favor, the best trader ever, right? But Brad Garlinghouse also said this initially. Let's take a little bit of a look. Stunning hypocrisy. This is like a while back, right? Months ago. Stunning hypocrisy from the person who cozied up to the biggest fraud in recent memory. Gensler is a political liability whose actions have decimated consumers and destroyed the integrity of the SEC while remaining buddy-to-buddy with Wall Street. And now, a few months later, take a look at this. Well, this has certainly aged well. Today, more than ever, we are seeing what a political liability Gensler has been to the Biden administration. It's the reason we saw 71 Dems cross the aisle and support FIT21. We are just getting started. But anyway, right now everybody's wondering, is this Ethereum ETF going to be approved? How long will it, most likely, right? But how long will it take before all the necessities are met? We have ourselves some initial filings in the first deadline right now, but I've been advised that it will still take a significant amount of time, perhaps before all the dots or all the I's are dots. You know what I mean with that saying, all the I's are dotted. And staking is just the main issue for further expansion, but the ETH ETFs are basically almost a guarantee. The only question is, how long will it take to go into full effect? And that's basically been pinned because of this newer act that's been passed. And as of this point, I'd say there's almost no way for anybody in the higher up ranks to show a fully aggressive stance on crypto. And so based on the fact that this was passed, one of the most important pieces for crypto, I suspect that things are going to start rolling even faster now. Over the last 48 hours, I've already made a couple videos talking about how politics are going to be playing an increasingly big role in crypto. But specifically with this passing here, it's going to be really hard to show an anti-crypto stance, as apparently the demand is just there for it. And I think all of these know, for votes and for everything along those lines, it's better to be for crypto than against crypto right now. I think Gary Gensler's is I don't know what happened to my camera there, but the pow stance is all of a sudden going to change more to really mellow, and perhaps the Ripple lawsuit is going to be easier now. The Coinbase lawsuit, Uniswap lawsuits, everything is a lot more quiet because the US wants to pick up their crypto game. They don't want to let all the companies leave the country. So as I see it, it's just a matter of time. Things are finally starting to get into motion though. And I've been seeing a lot of people talk about a Solana ETF, but we'll talk about the probability for what's about to happen next afterwards. But just know, Solana ETFs are in grand talks right now, and it's really interesting to me because if this act is now fully in, it's going to be really hard to say no to all these new ETFs and all these new crypto ideas. And that's really exciting to me. But yeah, that's about it.